What's up, everybody, and welcome back to yet another Big Men on Campus college basketball conference tournament preview. Tonight, we're taking a look at the MAC conference, the Mid-American, getting going on March 11th, which is Monday. These games will start out in their conference gyms. Higher seed will host. So basically, Akron, Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, and NIU will host. Then once those games are over, we will revert over to the Cleveland side of the bracket. Basically, everyone will play at Quicken Loans Arena. Look, everybody knows, and this has been interesting in the conference tournaments. A lot of one seeds have had trouble. You look, though, at the MAC, we all know. It's all about Buffalo, right? They've scored 77 or more in all but one of their games this year in conference, and that was the first game of the conference season against Eastern Michigan. They scored 74. So they were held to 74 or less in 0 games this year in the MAC. So that's how good this group has been. You obviously know number one offense, number one defense. You look at guys like Nick Perkins and Harris and Masonburg. This team is so experienced. They've made runs before. They made a run last year. They won this conference tournament last year. They have a lot of continuity minutes-wise. And you look at them. I mean, you really look at their side of the bracket. You look at the groups that they may play. It's either going to be Akron, Miami of Ohio, Central Michigan, Kent State, or Western Michigan. None of those teams beat the Buffalo Bulls during the season. You have to ask yourself, what team is playing well right now that might be able to do it? Maybe a team like Kent State. Kent State is a group under Rob Senderoff. It's a pretty good team. Jalen Walker's pretty solid, and they have some decent players there. But no one's really playing that particularly well coming into the tournament. I guess Kent State is probably your best competition there, but Akron's not playing particularly well. Miami of Ohio is definitely they're not playing well. They've lost 4 or 5. So you kind of look at it and you say to yourself, why does anyone think Buffalo's going to lose here? They only lost twice during the regular season. You look at a team that could dethrone them. Obviously that's our job, trying to pick an upset. Bowling Green, they just had a shot at Buffalo. They weren't able to get it done. They lost by 11, weren't good defensively. And Bowling Green's not playing particularly well right now. Defensively, they have been an absolute mess. You look at over the last 5 games, they've given up 82 or more in all 4 of those games. They're not shooting the ball particularly well either. They failed to hit 75 over the last 3 out of 4 games. So they're struggling a bit right now as it is. This just isn't a great conference. It's just that simple. Toledo would be interesting, but then you look at Toledo and you say, well, they're playing well. You talk about a team playing well coming into the tournament, the Toledo Rockets, but they've been so poor defensively at times this year, it's hard to trust them. They've improved defensively, but you look at against Buffalo this year, they gave up 88 and 110. Where on earth do you think that they're just going to flip a switch? I think if they had competition, Buffalo, it probably would be Toledo. You look at Ball State. They're an interesting team. They're going to have to win a lot of games in 4 days. Ball State's kind of interesting, honestly. They're a team that with a guy like Taylor Parsons, I think they're always kind of a team that's a team to worry about. They play pretty good defense, and they're actually pretty good in the half court. But they kind of fell off towards the end of the season. They lost their final 5 of 6. The only win came against the worst team in the conference in Western Michigan. So, you try to look for, that team that could maybe give Buffalo a problem. Northern Illinois is an interesting one. They beat them during the regular season. That kind of stopped the big win streak that Buffalo had. Northern Illinois has some real talent. If you know anything about the Huskies with Eugene Germain, Levi Bradley, they won 3 out of 4 to finish the season. I think if I had to pick, it'd be one of those two, Toledo or Northern Illinois. And they're going to obviously face each other in the second round if Northern Illinois can get by Ohio. It's a big conference with a lot of teams, but none of them are even close to the top dog To me, Buffalo will win this conference. If I had to pick a sleeper, I'd probably take a shot with Northern Illinois, but they're going to obviously have to win 4 games in 5 nights. So that's going to be pretty difficult. So for me, I'll go Buffalo wins. A sleeper would be Northern Illinois. I think they can make a bit of a run. But yeah, this one to me is obviously very top heavy. Everyone have a great day. Thanks for listening. As always, make sure you like and comment. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Check out all my previews that I do. Going to do a preview for every conference. I have this one and the BMOC up on Monday. Actually, on Sunday, March 10th. Everyone have a great night, and thanks for watching.